The 2026 Ford F-150 looks unstoppable, but that strength comes with a price. The 2026 Ford F-150 looks unstoppable. Strong, confident, and still very much America's go-to truck. But to make it this capable, Ford made a compromise, one that can quietly affect your daily driving, long-term costs, and how this truck actually feels to live with. You won't notice it on a spec sheet, but you will notice it over time. So before you decide this is the perfect truck for you, let's break down what you gain and what you give up with the 2026 Ford F-150. And the reason this matters becomes very clear once you see what the F-150 actually does better than almost anything else. From the moment you step inside, it's obvious why the F-150 continues to dominate American roads. The cabin feels wide, solid, and built for long hours behind the wheel. Everything is placed where you expect it to be, which makes daily driving feel effortless. On the road, ride quality is surprisingly composed for a full-size truck, especially on highways and uneven pavement. It's comfortable enough to live with every day, capable enough for real work, and flexible enough to handle family duties without feeling out of place. Add in the range of trims, engines, and modern technology, and it's easy to understand why so many buyers default to the F-150 without overthinking it. But this is exactly where the story starts to change, because that comfort comes with a very specific cost. To make the F-150 this versatile and this refined, Ford clearly prioritized balance over personality. In daily driving, the truck feels confident but not deeply engaging. Steering is predictable yet slightly disconnected. Acceleration is capable, but unless you step into higher trims, it rarely feels exciting. Over time, some drivers begin to notice that the F-150 is designed to offend no one, rather than inspire emotion every time you drive it. And this realization doesn't happen on day one. It builds slowly with ownership. And once you notice that shift, the ownership side starts to feel very different. As you move beyond the initial purchase, the trade-off becomes even clearer. With trims, options, and powertrain upgrades, the F-150 can quickly move from a smart buy to a serious financial commitment. Fuel costs, maintenance on more advanced engines, and increasingly complex technology all add convenience, but they also add responsibility. None of this makes the F-150 a bad truck. It simply means owning one today requires more intention than it used to. For buyers who value comfort, capability, and brand confidence, this still feels like a fair exchange. For others, this is where hesitation quietly begins. And this leads to the most important question: who is this truck really built for? The 2026 Ford F-150 is for buyers who want one truck that does almost everything well. A truck that works hard during the week, travels comfortably on weekends, and never feels unfamiliar or demanding. It's not for drivers chasing constant excitement, raw feedback, or a stripped-back driving experience. The F-150 doesn't try to impress you every time you start it. Instead, it builds confidence slowly over time. And that final distinction is what truly defines this truck. The 2026 Ford F-150 still looks unstoppable, and in many ways it truly is. But now you understand what comes with that strength and what quietly gets left behind. If you appreciate calm, honest breakdowns without hype, you'll feel at home here. And if you're still deciding whether the F-150 fits your life, stay tuned, because this conversation doesn't end here.